Right, guys, happy Let's Get Shenmue 4 day. I hope you're all doing very, very well on this very cold and a little bit miserable Wednesday evening. As ever, I am Matt. Good to see you all already. I can see we've been trending over on Twitter already, over 5,000 posts. If people can keep on that and keep things going and put screenshots in our Discord, that'd be great. I need them to carry over into the tweets and things for next month. Now, Ginger Fairy, I'm glad you've asked that exact question here. Am I going solo? The question is, am I going solo? No, I'm not going solo. I have Skill Jim James Brown in the actual room with me today.
In the flesh, gang.
In the flesh. This is the first time we have streamed together. In the flesh, the first time. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, Tommy. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Just a random empty chair. Matt thought just looked good.
Just do it. Chuck it in. So what we are going to do today is we're going to look at the Billboard. We've taken a video of the day. It'll answer all your questions. Don't worry about that. And also we're going to start the stream with a new trailer from Dreams of Saturn 2.0, which George has been putting together, working away, slaving away at. Oh, fake line.
Fake wall.
George has been slaving away at this overnight, everything. So just a few little things here. Obviously, it doesn't take itself very seriously. It's not considered canon. And because it's been put together very, very quickly, there are going to be some flips in resolution as things go on. But we're all going in blind. Apart from a 10-second sound test prior to the stream, we haven't watched this at all.
Those 10 seconds looked amazing.
They did look very, very good. Do I think Shenmue 3 come to Xbox? Yes, I do. Is my comment
a chat window over here for me or not?
Oh, I could possibly pop a window over. We can work that out. Let's work it out while this trailer's running. And apologies, my camera's being a bit funny today. It's probably because I've moved it.
There's too many people in the room.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. So here we are. Dreams of Saturn 2.0, the first trailer. I hope you're all ready, guys, because like I say, we're going in blind. Hope you enjoy.
野球しようぜ。
オッケー。
行こう行こう。お前ら今日はやってよ。
任しとけ。
菅田三四郎。ほら。
菅田三四郎。
菅田三四郎。I've got to get to the harbor fast. You need help? That ain't right. Damn it!
Wow. That is absolutely banging.
Was there a little tease at the end there, Matt? Did we just skip or something?
Oh, I may have missed a little tease, but we can always pop it up on the YouTube for everybody to see
That was quality.
later. That was absolutely insane.
That was amazing.
The choreography for
Yeah.
the QTEs
QTEs
was fantastic.
I've absolutely loved that over the top. Like people are saying in the chat, that the humour is so good. I don't know. Could people hear us as we were watching that?
I turned us off just
Okay.
to make sure we didn't. I
Right.
wanted everything on the trailer.
Yeah. So I was going to say, like, is Santa Maino meant to be Segata Sanshiro at the end? Then, do you reckon?
It does beg the question, doesn't it?
Bit ominous,
yeah.
ominous.
It's absolutely brilliant. The previous Dream to Saturn was brilliant, very very good.
That looks
I
sick.
think this is on another level. Actually, I think you can see what George is learning from Reclaiming the Path.
What just happened?
I don't know what just happened. That's all I can say there. Apologies, my camera's been a bit stuttery today for some reason. I have to look at that another day.
That's cool.
But yeah, I think it looks absolutely brilliant.
That was incredible.
The set piece is brilliant. The nod to the opening line.
Can we watch it again, but with us talking? Or
Yeah,
not?
let's watch it again with us chatting, and then we'll carry on. So here we go. We're gonna play it again because it is that good.
野球しようぜ。オッケー。行こう行こう。お前ら今日はやってよ。任しとけ。
姿三四郎。
Pixelated face.
It is a bit, isn't it? Yeah.
Plasticine.
姿三四郎。
Looks insane. Absolutely
I've got to get to the harbor fast.
Yeah, friend on copyright.
You need help? That ain't right. Damn it.
This stuff is so well done. Big boot there.
All right, let's show these folks some love. I'll take you on any ride.
Hopefully that's a bit better.
Let me bite you to hell.
This is funny. I
This
love
is
it.
amazing. Facial expressions there as well. There's Amy. The lady that's always drawing with a
Yeah.
notepad. Yeah, Santa Maino to the rescue.
He jumps that wall like it's not even there. We'll catch
I
this
think
bit
it's
at the
him.
end.
Sagata Sanshiro, like when he's, I don't know, in disguise or something.
Yeah. Dreams of Saturn, the end of a dream, December 19th, 2024.
Mm.
Let's have a look at the bit at the end here. Just wanders off.
Right, got you.
Brilliant. Yeah, that is absolutely stunning. Love that. I think the QTE stuff is incredibly well choreographed. Yes, it's tongue in cheek. Yes, it's designed to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the whole point.
That's what we want.
That's what we want. And you can see the passion, you can see the skill that's gone into it. Yeah, absolutely insane. I think that the level of fan games has just gone up a notch again. So yeah, superb.
Very
superb.
good, very good.
Yes, we are going to stream it. That will be on the Christmas stream on the 21st of December. I will be playing that on stream while probably drinking too much.
Why not?
But there we go. Absolutely mental. George, I don't know if you're still around or not, because I know you had to go out very, very shortly. 2 more trailers and commercials coming as well. Yeah, absolutely mental. Superb work, George. I can't wait to play it. And also, George is coming on our podcast very soon.
On Friday,
well.
yeah.
We're
We're going to record it Friday and then release it in time for Christmas special, of course.
Our Winterfest special.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to see if we're trending very quickly still. I can't really...
I don't know what I was expecting. Like, I expected it to be good, but I didn't expect it to be that good. Especially when it's, like, additional content as well. It's already been made, Dreams of Saturn, and that's, like, the Harbour chapter. It looks even better than Dreams of Saturn 1.
Yeah.
You're not even talking about a version upgrade. It's like a completely new game. Very good.
And I think that's the whole point, isn't it? The whole point of George doing it that way was to essentially give it a new lease of life.
Yeah.
And he's obviously taken in some of the stuff that he's picked up from Reclaiming the Path as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed. Right, shall we move on to what might be it's been a bit of a daze today is the only way I can put it. So, as you know, hashtag Let's Get Shenmue World has been trending throughout the day. I think we started trending sort of mid-afternoon, sort of 2,000-3,000 posts. Scribe popped a shot in a WhatsApp group we're all in, saying it was around 5,000 posts at the moment. So we're building towards that 10,000 total, which is great, and hopefully we can get past that. Mm-hmm. Now, for those of you who backed Shenmue World issue 3, you would have noted that £2 of that money was going towards the whole Let's Get Shenmue 4 stunt that James and I had planned. That was all arranged. We put everything in. Everything was okayed. And James and I went to go on the ground to see, or hope to see at least, what the hell was going on. So what we've got here is a 15-minute video of the day, everything that's gone on, everything that we've been through, and just to hopefully answer everybody's questions. And then after the video, again, we'll be here. We'll answer some more questions around the day as well. Been a long day. Been a good day.
It's been fun,
actually. Been a little bit confusing in parts as well.
Yeah.
But
the video will explain that.
The video will explain all. So let me pull it up for everybody right now.
We shot this in 4K. I'm not sure if it's going to be in 4K.
Let's check it.
Does it go beyond 10K?
Nope.
10K. 1080p.
So... Anyway,
so I had to sort of like slap this together on my phone.
Yeah.
Whilst Matt was driving, so hopefully it's a decent edit. We've not really watched it in full, but hopefully it's watchable.
We will try and stay quiet for it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's get sweaty.
Hi guys, it's Skill Jim here. I'm with Matt. Matt, whereabouts are we heading to right now?
So we're heading to Sega Europe.
Why are we heading to Sega Europe?
Because we have our friendly billboard that will be right out front of their offices, so they can see from the motorway and everywhere else, hopefully, on the way out of London.
So yeah guys, so this is the big 4th of December tweetathon day that we've been building up towards. Every backer of Shenmue World issue 3 actually contributed towards this billboard, and we're heading down right now. We're about 44 minutes away from seeing exactly how it turned out, and if we can get the all-important shot with the Sega offices sort of alongside this billboard, it's going to be interesting.
The one we want. It's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
It's going to be a challenge because we've got to drive past it to then come back to get the shot. And it's all on a time, it's all on a rotation. So
there could be other adverts.
There could be other adverts, and we're going to have to try and time it and hope that it works. But I reckon we'll have a good hour worth of having a go at it and see what we can get. And then we're going to get on the ground and take some more pictures as well once we're there.
Right, yeah, so context-wise, it's about 2:30 now. So we're trying to beat the dark, but we also kind of want to see it in the dark perhaps as well, because it should all be lit up. So yeah, let's head down and let's give it a go. We'll give it a look.
Let's do it.
Okay, we are less than 10 minutes away from witnessing this billboard. We've just passed Heathrow. This is the road, right, Matt? This is the road.
This is it. We're a couple of miles away.
20 miles away.
Google.
What time are we on? So it's just after 3. So we are keeping within our sort of time schedule. Exciting. let's get there. Close, guys.
We're getting really close. Got to keep an eye out because I'm going to ignore Google. Yeah.
You sort of Sega building. You'll see the Sonic sign, won't you?
There's the Sonic sign there.
Where? Oh, right.
To the right-hand side there.
Right, yeah. Try and zoom in on that a little bit. So we're there. We're just on the wrong side of the road currently, and it actually looks quite slow on the other side. So perhaps, oh no, it is easing up actually. Just a little bit. But maybe we can sort of, yeah, I mean, there's nowhere really to pull in there, Matt, is there?
No, there's not. We're just going to have to sort of get what we can.
Sort of wing it.
Because the billboard will be over on this side of the road, far side, and because this is the one on the other.
Brentford Football Club as well, is it?
Yeah. That will be the billboard on the right-hand side.
This one here?
On the right-hand side, if it's going to come up, that's the
billboard. It says Glide?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
It's huge, but yeah, and we're going past it.
London's coolest ice rink. Oh no! Unless it's on the other side.
It's on a 30-second.
It's a green one currently. This looks like Oasis, so we're being advertised along Oasis. Are they still gigging?
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to spin round and
try again.
Yeah, we'll have to keep going up and down. Should have done some budget for petrol here, Matt.
Oh, it'd be alright. But that's the one. That is the one that we'll be on.
Awesome. So this is attempt 2. Obviously we want it from the other side, ideally.
Yes,
but
ideally.
We also want to see it.
We want to show we haven't wasted fucking money.
Yeah. So, what's that? I can see a reflection.
If that's it, and it goes away, I'm going to go mental.
It's gone green. I think that might be the Oasis one.
Oh, yeah. I'm not too upset if we don't catch it this time around.
Yeah. So that's the green Oasis one there.
Yeah.
Round 2.
So it's on the other side.
Can it be on this side as well?
No, it should be this side coming. On our right.
Not this one?
Yeah, on the right here.
Yeah. But I mean, can it be on this side of the board?
No, it should only be that side. Right, that's broken actually. You've got that. That's something else, British Airways.
It is on the same image on both sides though.
Yeah.
So we've got Oasis, British Airways, ice rink.
I'm just trying to see in my mirror. It's gone.
It's gone, but it was still white. Bloody hell. This is going to be hard, man. Guys, we found a shortcut. So it's Winter Wonderland again, I think.
Yeah.
It's actually good light from this angle because it's a little bit slower. Let me see if I can zoom in on the side here. Come on, give us the billboard. Still, we've seen that bloody 3 times.
I know. 3 flipping times I've seen that bastard thing.
Was it then?
I thought that was it.
Frustrating. Come on.
Alright, we've got 2 attempts. Because I can come back and come back on.
Yep.
So I reckon we've got a few attempts. The Sonic lights up.
Oh yeah. So maybe the Sega one lights up, hopefully. So we've got a sort of a dark bluish one there.
Yeah, I can't really make it out.
It's not that.
That's the Winter Wonderland again. Whatever it is. It saw Glide earlier. Oh, I thought that was it.
Yeah.
Jingle Bell. Ball. I need to get over really as well. Fucking Capital. Kiss my ass. If it's not here, like we're on the ground, like Wilton Plain.
Yeah.
And where was it?
Yeah. And if they said that we had to take it down because Sega told us to or something, then we'll have to get a refund or something, if possible. It's that blue one again. See, I can't even focus on it at the moment for some reason. Right, so it's getting dark, guys. We've passed it about 8 times.
I know.
And we've not seen it yet, so it's concerning us a little bit that I don't know. What's the explanation that maybe Sega have seen it
And take it
early
down.
this morning and like emailed the advert company and said like we can't have that outside our building, but not that it's like bad or anything. Anyway, it's just a bit of fun. I don't know if that's something that Sega would do, but after, well, now it's gone dark, and after the amount of times that we've tried going back and forth, we are now heading to the ground level of the sign so that we can just park up and
make sure it's
that it's not in the rotation, or if we just happen to be crazy unlucky, which is probably typical of us. We probably would be that unlucky that we keep missing our rotation and we keep seeing, you know, this ice rink one for Capital FM, Oasis, British Airways. We've seen all the rest apart from the Shenmue one. So we're about 6 minutes away from the ground level version. Let's see. Right, if we come round, this is the British Airways one. Potentially, I'm going to have to zoom in, I think. Potentially it could be the one after because we don't know what follows this. Octopus Energy.
Well, we've seen Octopus Energy.
Octopus Energy, and then it goes Oasis.
Oasis now. So I wonder if it's not in the rotation.
We've not seen the ice rink one actually. It seems very
suspicious now.
Suspicious, doesn't it? There's the ice rink one.
I don't think it's there. You'll get Oasis in a minute.
And then we've got, what's the other one as well? There's one more, isn't there?
Turn left, then turn right.
So we can kind of maybe get, it'd just be the wrong angle, Oasis. Right, so Matt, what happened? We're at the Sega offices here.
Yeah, you can see
We're literally by Sega, on the ground. We've been here for like 2 hours, virgin 3 hours now.
Yeah.
And nothing's
shown.
So we've contacted the Billboard company, and she was as surprised as we are.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, that they don't even know what's going on. And what did she say?
She said that all the artwork was approved, everything everything's okay. She was very, very shocked that we didn't have it.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't shown. She checked if we've been on both sides of the road. We have. It's not been here. I can't explain it. I don't know. But we've been here hours.
Yeah. So the only alternative. The only alternative we've got now is to get them to postpone it until next month.
Yeah, but again, we don't know what's planned, do we? Like, ININ could go and announce Shenmue 4 and 5.
Yeah, and then this is a bit pointless of a stunt.
So,
they've approved the artwork.
yeah, it was
She
approved.
didn't say, oh, Sega's contacted and
There was an issue.
there was an issue.
We haven't been contacted to say there was an issue.
No. So it's supposed to be bringing us back, but that was about half an hour ago.
Yeah, so I mean, she might be trying to find stuff out, I guess.
True.
I guess for the community, and we can only apologise because we did this in good faith.
Yeah, it's out of our hands. but
It's out of our hands, but we are going to pursue this as much as we can to make sure that we get this reconciled as soon as possible, because it's unacceptable, quite frankly.
And it's basically been a day out of our lives
Yeah.
to come down here because I've had to finish work early. I've had to
I've
drive.
taken annual leave.
It's basically like 4 hours, 5 hours away from my house to get here, and yeah, kind of disappointed. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and maybe we'll try again next month if that's what happens. Keep an eye out. We'll let you know.
We'll keep everybody updated.
Yeah, and hopefully you
Cheers,
can
guys.
actually hear this. But yeah, cheers, guys.
So, yeah, there you go. We have no words other than what the fuck,
Yeah.
because we'd paid for it, and to answer the question, it was about £1,400. And as we said at the top of this, people who obviously invested through Shenmue World,
Yep.
£2 extra was added on to pay for this. So we contacted the Billboard company at about 4:45 at the end, and
About half 4, 4:45.
and I phoned them up, and they're still looking into it now. I had an email about 6:30 to say, look, we're still looking into this. This is really weird, and they're going to come back to us. I have kicked off and said, yeah, this is unacceptable, and we'll just have to keep community updated as to what happened, because
If it was their mistake, then it's sort of blown all the plans out of the water, because obviously you've seen the new artwork on Twitter that everyone's posting. That essentially, sorry, I'm nudging the desk here, but that essentially was going to be on the billboard, blown up, and it would look sick, because if you look at the artwork, Rio's doing his Landy, I'm going to fight you point, and at the right angle, which is why we were going on the road so many times, back and forth on the road, because if we could have got it the perfect angle, it would have looked like Rio was actually pointing at Sega. And obviously the slogan is Sega, Shenmue is for life, not just for Christmas, which, you know, is like the old sort of TV advert thing about dogs, right? Where it's like, you know, you don't get your kid a dog for Christmas because
see if I can get the
a dog's for life, not just for Christmas. And that's essentially, I thought it was quite a cool way of making a bit of a statement to Sega that, you know, we feel the same way about Shenmue. You don't just do it once and disown it like you would do it as a Christmas dog. But I don't know what happened, whether it was their mistake, the company's mistake, and she's going to message Matt back and say, like, look, we're sorry, what do you want to do about it? Because if we can get a refund, then we can essentially use that money and do something else. I mean, I don't know how I'd facilitate through Kickstarter, like giving everyone £2 back, if you know what I mean. That's a bit mental, so probably we'd probably put it into maybe doing one again in January, for example.
Yeah.
But obviously this is a Christmas artwork.
I'm going to show it, actually, because I've got my image viewer up. So this, when it pops up, I need to shrink it, sorry. It's my fault, because I didn't size things properly, but I have to shrink this down. It's my fault. A bit of a rush getting here. So this would have been the artwork that would have been
on the billboard.
On
We
the
actually did
billboard.
I don't know if I've got that image to hand, but we actually did a bit of a mock-up, right?
Yeah, we did. You have to show it on.
But yeah, just frustrating. Let me see if I've got that image actually.
I'm gutted because that's people have put a lot of faith in that, including us.
So essentially, I don't know if this is going to show up, but that's sort of the angle. Never works, does it, this phone? For focusing. I don't know why I'm tapping. That's going to help. Maybe if I go really close.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
there
you can kind
go.
of see it
Yeah,
there,
should
guys.
Zoom it in. So that's what it would
So
have
that,
looked like.
that is a Photoshop mock-up, which, ayo, we could have blagged that and said, oh, yeah, we got it, guys. Look, we got the perfect shot and angle. Look at how nice the weather is for this cold winter, dark, windy day. But no, so that's what we were going for. You can see how it's pointing at the Sega sign. Obviously, that's a bit dead in the water now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think... So what we're doing, just to sort of offer some reassurance, because I can imagine people are disappointed, and nobody's as disappointed as James and I over this, quite frankly, is I'm going to talk to the Billboard company again to try and sort out what's happened, get to the bottom of it. And then once we know what's got to the bottom of it, then we can work out, hopefully, what we can do at the same time, whether we roll it over to January, change the artwork up slightly, whether we put the money into something else that obviously we then do as a stunt or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, it was a bit of a kick in the bollocks. I'm not going to lie, because we worked really hard on this. Jibby had worked on the artwork really hard.
Awesome artwork from Jibby, as per.
Yeah, and it's just like there was no indication through any of the discussions that I had that there would be you wouldn't see it, that it'd only be like a certain period of time. It was for 24 hours. It's for the whole day. So it would have gone live at 1 minute past midnight today. And we could have been up there for up to 2 weeks. But obviously, people book slots and things like that. It is what it is.
Especially over Christmas. Maybe it's an in-demand Billboard.
Yeah, and the person who I spoke to at the company was really good. She sat down and said, I'm going to hold this for you while we got everything together. Christmas, it was a popular time of year.
It's been in the works since July, right? We were booking it in July.
We booked it in July, paid for it in
when I got the Kickstarter money.
In October.
Yeah.
And then the artwork was approved on the 18th of November. So we had plenty of time. There was never any issues with it. All I can say to the community is obviously we apologise for it. It is out of our hands, and I want to offer the reassurance we haven't just run off with the money and bought ourselves KFC. Although we did
KFC.
Although we did have a KFC, legitimately have ourselves a KFC, which we paid for out of our own money. But all joking aside, we wanted this to be a real sort of statement month with the hashtag, and it's great that it's trending and ININ have come on board and everything else, and we've done a really good job again this month. But it's it just didn't work out for whatever reason, which we need to get to the bottom of. Because I'm disappointed, really disappointed.
Well, you saw how successful the Billboard was
in Times
Square, and that was like a 15-second attempt at going viral or whatever. So a full day outside the Sega offices, where literally anyone that works for Sega, because at one point I zoomed in on the windows and you can actually see people working.
Yeah, so they would have seen it. They would have seen it.
They look out the window, and unless they've got like advert brain shut off because it's just there constantly flicking all day every day, but I'm pretty sure if a Shenmue advert popped up on the thing and Sega staff knew about Shenmue and they noticed something out the corner of their eye, it would have been eye-catching and amazing, and that's potentially could have been there for 2 weeks. So, it would have been amazing. Yeah,
and it's, as I say, in sort of 5 years of James and I running the dojo, we like to think we've done the community proud over the years and the things that we've done and got together, and so it stings a little bit because I feel, and I people have been very nice in the chat and I appreciate it, but it feels like we've let people down, and that does sting. I know people are saying
as well. It's not like Guppy says, you took part. That's what counts. It's not like there was a chance of it happening, a chance of it not happening. Yeah. It's paid for. It should have happened. It's not. It's not like.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we were there for 3 hours, 3 flipping hours, and to not see it once. That's a joke. Yeah. Like, that's an absolute joke.
We knew something was up when we passed it for the 8th time and we're like, are we just that unlucky?
Because, like, for example, if they were going to show it one time an hour, right? Yeah. One time an hour for 30 seconds, right? We were there for 3 hours. We would have seen it.
Yeah.
We would have seen it.
So
it's disappointing because I think, as we're all saying in the chat, it would have gone viral. I still think if it happens again, it will go viral again. I mean, Paddy, you could be right. You could be very right that it came up earlier. Sega called to have it taken down. It is possible, and if that's happened, that's fine. So
I think
we need to look into it.
If that is that the case, it actually means that someone at Sega has actually seen that or
got pissed off about it.
So it worked in a way.
So to answer the question, the art could be reworded for New Year's. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, completely agree with that. Gamma, have you got your money back yet? We're talking to the Billboard company at the moment about what's happened. Like
Shanson says, I think if your artwork or your advert, which had been approved and gone live, suddenly was taken down before the full day, you would have had an automatic email or something saying like, sorry, this artwork's been suspended. Or, like on YouTube when you get a copyright claim or something, you could release a video at midnight and then someone could put a claim in against it at like 2 p.m. and then you'd get an email automatically that, sorry, this video's been taken down because it, copyrights, claims or whatever bollocks. Surely that would have happened in this case. You would have got an email or she would have phoned and said, Matt, sorry, we've had to take the advert down because some company didn't like it or something. And it's not even a bad thing. You've seen the image. It's not like we're ripping into Sega. It's just tongue and cheek. Bit of fun.
So yeah, we need to dig. Someone get your pitchforks out. Yeah. Yeah. So as I say, look, I appreciate the nice messages from everybody in the chat, and everyone's been really understanding because. And we were saying this on the way back that actually it's we don't want to take the piss. People have backed. I know people back for Shenmue World and all the rest of it. But yeah, we're not running a scam here. We're not trying to take people's money or anything like that. We are genuinely pissed that it's been taken down or didn't appear or whatever. Now, if there's a reason for that and they can tell us why that's happened, fine. Then we can feedback on what that is. And then we can take things forward from there. But if it just didn't appear,
I think it's probably more likely, like Splash P says, that someone just neglected, did a bad day at the office or something, forgot to schedule it or something.
So,
because they would have said beforehand, they wouldn't have approved it.
No, quite.
If it was because we used the word Sega, for example.
No, and it went through all the checks. So we what they did when we were designing and Jibby was designing everything. We went through all the resolutions, all the design specs. You couldn't use the logos or anything. It went through their QA. It's been through their QA for sure, and they approved it, and it was approved quick. 24 hours. It didn't take long at all. There was no discussion over it whatsoever. So that's that side of things. If there was going to be a risk of it, maybe it would have been mitigated at that point because they should have come back to us. But then. I don't know. Maybe someone did get funny. We just do not know. So we need to dig into it and as to why that's happened, and then obviously can feed that back. I've got the receipts kicking around. I've got all the email confirmations and things as well. So again, I'm not going to put anything out in the public domain just yet. But if for whatever reason we get the resolution to it and it's not what we want, or there's the reason for it, then obviously I will share that communication out, obviously making it anonymised for certain people because I don't want to drop them in the shit, but more that people then can have the reassurance that this was a legitimate thing that may just not have worked out basically, and the money didn't go into our back pockets to buy a Ferrari.
Cheap Ferrari.
So yeah, that it's a bit of a downer, that bit, but we wanted to address it head on. The idea was with that video that we were going to sort of show it all off and hopefully have built to it. And anyway,
I'm quite impressed with the filming there, guys.
The filming's insane, and
I don't know if you enjoyed that. I quite enjoyed
the editing's bloody brilliant. So just for a bit of a laugh, guys, like that was being someone in the Billboard comes to Yakuza fan. We were obviously driving around, and James was editing that video on his iPhone as we were driving. So it's a pretty damn good job, like to do that on a video.
I don't know if the volume was spiking a little bit because obviously I'm trying to listen to it in the car at the iPhone volume. So I was like, maybe we need to up our voices a bit. So I did it like from 100% to 200%, and then just now I don't know if it was spiking, but I'm pretty pleased actually how that came out, considering I did that on the spot.
It's pretty damn good. So what we'll do with the video is we will upload
Highlight of the day.
to. Okay, my camera's playing up. We'll upload it to our YouTube channel in the coming days as well, so that so everyone can see it. And then obviously what I will keep doing is I will keep feeding back as to what goes on in the coming days. Make posters, put them on every street. Yeah, we'll find a way. And I appreciate the comment there. I think anyone who's shown me enough to donate money to a fan magazine knows the dojo well enough to know you guys aren't scam. Yeah, and I appreciate that, and it means a lot. But it still stings a little bit because we set ourselves high standards, I think, to serve the community with the content we put out and the things we want to do, and the trust that community places in us to get behind us, get behind the tweetathons, get behind the content, get behind the whole community movement. So that's why it stings, because of that.
And a lot of what we've been building towards was like based on this. So...
we built everything towards it.
Although one little aftermath thing that you have got, guys, if you go on the dojo website, shenmuedojo.com, click the 4th button at the top. Last night I added in everyone's name.
Let me grab it.
Yeah.
Let me pop it up for everybody. So while you carry on talking, I'll put
so
it up.
Part of that contribution to the billboard was the fact that you'd get your name listed on the website. So if you click on the 4th there, Matt, scroll about halfway down, and then it's like all the backer names.
Let me pop this up so you can see it, everyone. Just bear with me.
I was going to flesh this page out a little bit more. Obviously, if we got the photos of the billboard, I was going to do like a little nice sort of section on what the billboard is, and I mean, I did explain it there, but obviously it's a bit redundant now. But loads of names, and appreciate everyone who's listed in this list for backing Shenmue World issue 3 for starters, and then obviously for contributing to the billboard that wasn't.
Certainly not at the moment.
That's like a children's story, that, isn't it? The billboard that wasn't.
The billboard that wasn't. Andy, we did trend 5,000 posts at 8:10 UK time. I haven't seen anything else. Twitter's being really funny today, but we definitely trended again, guys. So that's a real positive. Let's take the positive out of that. It would have been amazing. Yes, Gigi, unfortunately, we went down there and the billboard did not come up for some reason, which we need to investigate. But there we go. However, we do end things, I think, on a very positive note around ININ Games, who've come on board as the publisher for Shenmue 3, who have very much, I think, taken Shenmue under the wing a little bit. And I'm very excited to see what comes into 2025. Like, for example, we've got things planned for the Dojo's 25th, Shenmue's 25th anniversary on the 29th. Which we're going to hopefully have a video tribute, which is being put together at the moment. I'm just waiting for some videos to come back on that. I need to chase some people for that as well. I've just reminded myself.
Oh, we did the thing, didn't we? Is that what you're going to mention? The collage?
The collage is being put together at the moment with the aim of going out on the 4th. So if you've got a letter for the collage, which is actually something we did take advantage of when we were down on the ground, we took our letters, James and I, outside Sega HQ with the big Sega logo in the background as well. I was gonna
obviously do it with the billboard in the background.
But
it worked out, I suppose, in a sense.
So yeah. But ININ, I can see the comments there about ININ restoring people's hopes and everything like that. I think 2025 is going to be very, very interesting. I'll be interested to see what Yu Suzuki's end of year message is going to be. I think that could be very telling as to what happens next. Bloody hell, over 100 people watching live. Thank you for everybody dropping in. Over 100 people watching live. That is absolutely insane, guys. Thank you so much. It's very much appreciated and puts a nice positive stamp on, I think, everything as we come towards the end of 2024, which in itself has been an interesting year. We're going to do a year in review, aren't we, at some point in time as well. And yeah, we will get to the bottom of the billboard for sure.
No problem. Did you want to show off anything, Matt? Like,
wow,
you could open the pin and stuff now if you like.
Let's if you want to grab some stuff down there, and I'll tell you what we could do if people are up for it. Potentially. How about I do a Shenmue World issue 3 unboxing live on stream, people?
That would be pretty cool, man, because I kind of want someone's actual thoughts and opinions and stuff like that, because obviously I have seen people receive issue 3 today, which is cool.
That card.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
So that's like the card that comes with the pin.
It's a little bit dark, but I thought it was okay.
I like that.
It probably should have been brighter.
Maybe a teeny bit. Then you've got one of our stickers.
The screen has gone small for some reason.
Oh.
Was that me or?
shrunk a bit, so it can't shrunk on my end. Let's have a look at the old stream very quickly.
What does that mean? Is Sega trying to take this down as well?
They've had it, they're hunting us down. Let me just quickly go on Twitch and have a look, because it should be working.
Or is it just me?
Go away. It says it's working on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Must be you, son.
And then I will get the pin out of here as well. Nice enamel pin, and it's raised
lovely,
as well. So hopefully I can just get my fingers out the bloody way. You can see that. I'll just put my hand behind it. That
Is it my face? Does my face need to disappear?
There we go. That's a bit better. And there is. Did you get the Pepsi bottle of the KFC meal? No, I didn't. I had one in house, and that's the pin as well. So for those of you, there was only 100 of these, and I can see them popping up. I've seen a few actually pop up on Twitter today as well. I do like this. This is really cool. Limited to 100, and on the back of it, well, yeah. I don't know if this will come up particularly well. Oh, there you are. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 on the back of the pin as well. Fantastic idea. Logo by Jibby, by the way. Insane. I mean, Jibby does all our logo work. And every time I think he outdoes himself, quite frankly.
Yeah, I agree.
So there we go. So that's that. And
look at the size of this.
Look at the size of this fucking thing. So this contains Shenmue World issue 3.
It's got 2 in actually.
It's got 2 in, yes. So, but that's because I back for 2, because I always do.
But like I was saying, I was saying to someone earlier that because I did the add-on things on Kickstarter for like issue 1 and issue 2, and I didn't really foresee the fact that I'd be getting people that have ordered 2 copies of the magazine, and then they've ordered. Oh no, it was a trilogy set. Sorry.
Yeah.
So some dude actually ordered the trilogy, so they got Shenmue World issue 1, 2, 3. And then he added on another issue 1, another issue 2.
Bloody hell.
So I got 5 of these fucking massive things to send to one person.
So here's the package it comes in. So you can see the magazine at the front, the acrylic statues of Ryo and Shenhua from Shenmue 4 2.5D. Yes, this is in the post right now. James has been busy posting
about the first 50 anyway.
As well. So
you've got to bear with me because I'm doing 2 copies first. So I've done all of the trilogy sets, and I've done all of the 2 times sets, kind of nearly. I just need to make up some more packs. So there's not as many people that have been sent so far because I've had to make 2 lots of everything, if that makes sense. So in fact, I've made like 100 packs so far.
There we go. There's loads of stuff in here. I'm just going to pop that on the floor. So we'll go.
We could actually break this up into an actual video as well, right, Max?
Yeah.
So we're going to do an unboxing video.
So first and foremost, I was going to do an unboxing video, but we'll do it here. So you've got the card here.
Am I throwing the focus off though?
It might be my camera just being a twat because it's trying to focus on both of us.
Pick up my face. I think that's why it keeps stuttering. You know?
It probably is a little. It's probably not used to it. And then on the back here, you've got, if it will work. Come on, you bugger. Thank you for being an issue 3 Kickstarter backing for all the support. So there we go. I like that. Then we've got the acrylic statues. Now let's open these out because they're going to go on the shelves anyway. So let's have a look at this.
They've actually got a protective coating on.
Have they?
So you might have to peel that off as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
you can see it actually. Yeah. Yes. So you have to peel that off and get bang on nails.
It's quite hard to get off actually.
Yeah, it looks quite difficult to get off. I might have to have a go at that out off of stream just for the pure fact.
You can still see what it's doing.
Don't want me arsing around. So this is Shenhua. Let's get my hand behind it so it focuses in. There you are.
So nice, and obviously it comes with a little base.
You got your base there. So it just slots in like. Well, it will slot in. There we are. Slots in like that, and then there you go.
All the range these acrylic standy things are at the moment.
I know.
Aren't they?
I really like these.
Limited run, keep doing a load of them, and
we'll look at Ryo.
Yeah, it's pretty cool too.
Ryo looks good as well.
So these are Shenmue 4 2.5D assets essentially. So the guy that designed these assets for that Shenmue 4 2.5D project allowed us to get these printed.
They are. These are a decent size, like
lovely, aren't
good
they?
sort of 2 and a bit inches. And then again,
just something a bit different.
Rio on the stand there. I really like these. The assets are really good. Is it Mr. Bullfish, Mr. Water, the people that
Those
did
are the
them?
2 ones, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not making that up. Good. Right, so then next we've got Rio X Shenwave Collection Volume 2 CD. And then on the back there, you've got the track listing.
These will come out nice as well.
And then if I...
Do you want to use scissors?
Oh, yes, I can get my scissors. I don't want to destroy
quite
anything.
thin, so you have to be quite careful.
Yeah.
Maybe if you can find it.
Ah, there we go. We're in. Use my nail to get in. I don't want to like destroy it, you see, because they are quite thin. But this is the point of an unboxing. I always fight with packaging. If anybody's ever watched these before. And then on the disc itself, you can see
That's so sick, isn't it?
a nice CD there as well. I love the artwork on the CD. Looks really, really cool. And on the back here as well, you've got a QR code to access Rio X's music
exactly.
as well. Is it on Bandcamp?
Bandcamp, yeah.
I want to say. I'll do the magazine last because I want to show
There you
off
go, Shenson.
everything else. So now we're into Shenson's comic, which I personally think could be considered canon. It's called For My Daughter. It's a Shenmue 3 inspired character side story of how Mr. Yuan gets kidnapped. And it's like it's a nice glossy front cover. On the back there, you've got the scenery extended.
These come out really nice, I think.
And it come out really nice. In the middle here, you've got the artwork.
Sort of like a pull-out poster almost, but you won't want to pull it out.
No, don't put it out. And this the thing with this, and you obviously when people get this, you'll get the idea. People who read comic books when we were kids, we're all of pretty much of a certain age in this group of people, shall we say? It has an old comic book feel to it.
Yeah.
But look, if you look at the start in here, this has all been put together by Shenson. So he's rigged things up. He's taken screenshots. He's done everything for this. This
Quite
is
a lengthy.
it's massive.
Yeah.
A bit more there.
The paper I actually really like.
I like the paper. It's really cool.
We were debating between this sort of comic-y sort of paper or glossy paper, but then I just think it's quite nice to differentiate it from the actual magazine.
And a bit more there.
Spoilers. Maybe.
But this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Shenson. You've done a banging job with it. And I love it, like the throwback on the cover there. To
Really
like the
nice
old comic
purple,
books.
actually, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, absolutely spot on. Brilliant. Let me pop that. I'll pop it there. That should be all right. Then, now, I've seen this already, but this is stunning as well. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful with it just for the pure fact that it might reflect off my screen. But, again, from Shenmue 4 2.5D, you have some artwork there as well. It's like on a backer card type thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's also like reflective foil.
Yeah,
almost, so it's got
really
like a nice
cool
rainbow effect to it.
It looks brilliant. This in person, I don't think the stream does it justice.
Yeah.
Actually, if I'm being honest with you, I think it looks better in person. It's stunning, actually, absolutely stunning. The amount of stuff you get in this magazine, it just increases every bloody time, doesn't it?
Maybe a bit too much, actually.
So then you've got bookmarks, and who are these by, James?
These are by Johnny Kwan, who was part of the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter. One of the Kickstarter updates, anyway. He released like a fan pack, it was actually Ali Novan released a fan pack, and some of these artworks were in there, and I thought I've seen them, and I was like, oh god,
yeah,
they would make incredible bookmarks. So
they do very much so.
Got a couple of books, so.
And then now this is possibly one of my favourite things. So we've got an artist called Luna on Twitter, who takes screenshots of various different games using NVIDIA Ainsel and all sorts of fun tricks, and she's done it for Shenmue 3. She did a load of shots for Shenmue 3, did loads for issue 2, Biley Village, and now we have Niawa here. So this is the envelope. So you can see the front there, and then on the back, again, I think it looks really cool. Mm-hmm. And in here you've got a number. Is it how many are in here? 4, 5? Five. So there's 5 cards here. Again, sorry, my camera is being a bit stuttery because both of us are in the same room. So you've got the first one here, which is Niawu. That looks really cool. I love that shot. Then, if Hannah's in the chat, she'll like this one.
This one's probably my favourite one.
This is a Ren. That looks sick.
It does look so good.
Absolutely sick. Love that.
All these look so much better in person, actually, because the colours are just there, aren't they?
Stunning. She does a brilliant job, I will say.
I don't even know how she's done that.
I've not a clue. Yeah, exactly. Hannah's about to pass out. So put that down there. Then we've got...
I love this one. This was one that I just personally liked. I don't know if it actually works as a piece of art.
I love it.
But I love how you can actually see the. Oh, sorry, I might just touch your finger.
That's all right.
How you can actually see the dirt on the windows.
Yeah.
There's like an insane level of detail that you don't really think
see
about.
it, do you?
Yeah, but someone's actually designed that glass to have that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could put these in frames
Yeah,
for sure.
agreed.
They are
Pencil.
that good. And then one of Schilling, who hopefully we hear a bit more about in the future. Maybe we'll just see. But again,
Nice
it's a
if she
really
gets
nice
fresh
shot,
shot.
isn't it?
Yep.
And this is probably one of my favourite shots. Now, you won't be able to see it
Composition-wise,
particularly
I like it.
well here because obviously I'm on stream. But if you look very carefully when you look at this, you can see Rio walking up to take on Mr. G in the final fight against the
there's-
showdown there before
There's Mr.
landing.
G.
The shot here of the castle, Rio walking up the
And the
castle,
sun.
the sun around it, looks absolutely epic. Epic. I love it. I absolutely adore that. I think it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Her details are on the back of the envelope as well. If you want to go and check her stuff out, she does all sorts for loads of game companies and people. And yeah,
She's like a legit screenshotter, a taker.
yes, I don't. She's carved a really good niche for herself, in my
Yeah, for
opinion.
sure. And I don't know what tool she's using, if it is just Ansel or what, but she's got a very good, keen eye
Yeah, very
for
much so.
graphic and detail.
Then James has done just like a breakdown of what everything's in there in the basis of the prizes you get from
Try
the
and keep it consistent.
from the raffles.
Yep.
Down in it's not getting this. It's just Pepsi. Oh, it's my. I can't be getting drunk tonight. I'll get shot. And it tells you what everything is
Adam
there.
Corlick's in the chat.
Hey Adam, hope you're doing well,
How you
man.
doing, man?
And then we're getting into
This
some
is
good
pretty
stuff
cool.
now.
This next
Actually,
one.
this is amazing. So it's going to take up most of the screen, but this is the artwork for Shenmue World Issue 3. It's a trifold poster. Hopefully you can see all of that. Absolutely mental how good that
Probably
is.
one of the best complete pieces of fan art I've seen. How it goes from like all three of the games there. You've got your Shenmue 1 in the first panel.
Ooh.
I'll rip you. I can just give you another one. That you've got your Shenmue 1 to Shenmue 2 to Shenmue 3. It's like such a complete piece
Of work.
of work.
Do you want to tell
And
us a little?
look at all the little characters and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It's just honestly, it's insane.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about the artist as well?
Yeah, so his name's Yorimitsu, and he goes by Raiko_FF on Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, but you may have seen, like, we'll get to the magazine front cover in a minute.
Yeah.
So you've probably seen those artworks on Twitter. They also get like reposted by various accounts just because it's such good artwork. But that piece there, he probably has released it, but it is like an amalgamation of his work, and I just think it looks
Brilliant,
crazy.
It's insane. That piece of artwork is absolutely chapter cards redrawn. Yeah, you could theoretically,
Basically, yeah,
that would be very, very
that
good.
would be a good idea.
Right, and then this is from Sega Bits. Now I won't show the back off just yet, but they break down the talk they did with Corey Marshall, Eric Kelso, and Lisa Wilkerson, and a little bit about Sega Bits as well. So for those of you who may remember, they did a live stream. Was it last year or the year before?
I think it might have been last year, actually. Does it not say somewhere on there? Is it 2020?
2022.
22 was it? A couple of years
A
ago.
couple of years ago now.
Yeah.
But then they very kindly from the event given us a picture from it.
Yeah,
Exclusive
so-
to the magazine.
Essentially, issue 1 has an interview with Eric Kelso and a print by Eric Kelso. Issue 2 had a print and an interview by Corey Marshall. And as you'll soon discover in issue 3, we've got a signed print by Lisa Wilkerson and an interview. So,
And here it
Yeah,
is.
go for
Here
it.
is the signed print from Lisa Wilkerson there.
hand signed. I love actually how she signed it, because it's not just your typical like signature. She's put a little heart on them and like love Lizzle. Oh, Liesel. I always say Lizzle.
She's forget she was an MMA fighter, don't you? Like legitimate
But
badass.
like all of the characters she's voiced as well. Obviously you've got your Joy down here, Yuan, Shuing. But yeah, some other characters as well that you wouldn't have.
It's really cool.
We saw that earlier, right?
Yes, we
That would be
did. That
one.
was on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that right. Okay, that makes a
Rings a
bit,
bell now.
bit of sense. And then before we get to the magazine, another piece of artwork
That's
here.
come out nice.
This is really. I'm glad. Oh, got it just right. Look, with the logo, our new logo on it. And again, really, really, really nice piece of artwork there. So that is all your extras in Shenmue World issue 3. Yeah, I think every magazine, every one that James has done, I'm not just saying this because he's in the room, has got better and better and better.
I mean, I appreciate that, man. I cannot better issue 3. I'm sorry.
Well, the bar's been set now.
Well, let's say I can't. There's no way. This has just come together as like, I don't know. I maybe did a bit too much, to be honest.
So here's the front cover. You can see the spot UV on it as well because it's reflecting my screen there. It's so nice, so nice. Feels really good in hand as well. This magazine, proper quality. Then on the back here again, you can see the spot UV reflecting my screen as well. I love the artwork on the back. I'm going to move my hand out of the way so you can absolutely see that. Stunning.
So the sort of the highlighted characters there, you can see are sort of like in the foreground. Is like why that's highlighted. So
do that, you can just
see like obviously that's not highlighted. It's literally just the characters and the Sun and the mirror as well actually, and then also the little flame thing sort of sparks. You can see
that.
And on the front, you can see the little petals are highlighted as well.
It's absolutely insane.
It just adds a nice touch.
So, you've got your forward and everything in there, which James has written this time. I did the one last time, which is scary because that was years ago now.
Well, a couple of years ago.
And then you've got, thank you. I'm not going to show the entire magazine, don't worry guys, I'm not going to ruin it for everybody. But I am going to show the contents page. I think this is really cool. So if you think of the emas from Shenmue 3 in Bailey Village, James has taken that and used those and made the contents pages from it. I mean, you've got the usual stuff, the dojo history. You've got the season 2 and 3 overview. We've been very busy with the podcast.
Well, we've done 2 years of podcasting, haven't we? So
the research trip. There's loads of other things in here as well. There is one article that I would recommend everybody picks out, and that is from Adam Dory. So for people who've been around a long time, will remember the Kitsuko stuff from 2006, which I maintain had a lot behind it. It was legitimate. This is Adam Dory coming back and talking about not just that article, but how Shenmue shaped his life. And that's the name of the article. And that is on page 45. And I would urge everybody to check that article out. Adam is a keen supporter of the dojo, has been brilliant all the way through with us, and very much wanted to take part in this article. I will just show the front so you can see it. So you can see all of that there.
He actually designed it himself.
He did.
Not that page as such, but the actual article. He
put a lot of time and effort into this.
He did put a lot of time and effort in. He's got the screenshots and the photographs he took at the event that he's talking about here. I won't spoil it though.
No, I'm not going to spoil it. But
we've got an anime guide.
An anime guide written by Stuart. I don't know if Stuart's in the chat. Thank you, Adam. That's much appreciated. We do everything we can for Shenmue. We just, we're mental. I think we're all a bit nuts.
Trying to read that comment, but thank you, Adam.
Again, this is, the anime guide is superb. Goes through every episode in great detail and with some trivia as well that Stuart's dug up. Yeah,
some trivia that probably only he would notice as well.
Yeah, and then we've got also a little write up in here, The Future of Shenmue the Anime by Splash Breeze. I don't know Splash if you're in. But again,
that's your page, Splash.
That's your
I don't even think I've shown you what that looked like, but there you go.
And then this is by, if you grab that off for me for a minute. This is a little art card by Shenmue Forever with the 2 logos. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4, Shenmue Anime 2, and it amalgamates Shenmue 3 with the anime, which I think is a cool look.
I agree. He did one for issue 1 and one for issue 2, so just sort of keeping it consistent again.
And then I'm not going to show too much off now. Then you've got the backer names in here with everybody in here who's backed the magazine, which are all on the website as well.
It's stuck in the spine a little bit, but that is the scene where Landy's on the boat, just drifting up. You can kind of see the boat. You just make it out.
And I like having Shenhua at the top there on the.
But the sort of gradient effect looks really nice. I like that.
And then just see the
Suzuki
stuff.
That's a good article from Lewis Cox of Dreamcast Junkyard.
Meeting the real Ryo Hazuki. Check that out as well.
Great article.
Great article there.
And the one after is really good as well by Oliver Jack.
I love that like advertisement there for the Dreamcast Junkyard. That's really cool. I really like that. Yeah, it's brilliant. And Lewis again, been superb. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a Shenmue tattoo parlor with all the Shenmue tattoos that people have had over the years. There's some absolute bangers in here.
There is
actually.
some good ones. Look at that one.
Yeah. There's a few more as well popping up already for issue.
This is that article.
Issue 4.
Oliver Jow.
And then Oliver Jow. I grew up with Shenmue and Shenmue grew up with me. Again, check that out. The content in here is mental. Chobu-chan guide, for those of you who want that.
That was quite an undertaking, that actually. All 130 Chobu-chans.
I don't know how much back
locations, bit of a checklist as well.
Yeah, we were checking them out, videos and everything to make sure it all works together.
Peter did a really good video back in the day that I used. This is a cool one. This is a guy that's made like models out of cut like scenes in the game. So everything you see in here is actually like a obviously not to scale, but whatever the scale is called, I forget what the scale is called.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Almost like a train set sort of scale.
Again, look. This is
just of Shenmue scenes. It's just incredible.
Mental. Absolute. The community is so talented. Like, it's mad. I love this.
It's a nice sort
the
of
old
double
black and
page
white
artwork
there. I'm not going to show all these off because I want people to experience
cosplay
it.
in there
A bit
from
of cosplay. You've got the car.
The Shenmue car.
The Shenmue car, which we've seen on Twitter before.
Naomi's car. So cool. Like, to think that she's actually driving around in that thing.
Then you got
that's probably better than a billboard, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like just constant advertising of Shenmue.
There's a lucky hit board in there. I won't show it. People can discover it from.
That's from Rio X. Nice artwork
Rio
he drew.
X there. That's brilliant. The last fight. It's absolutely insane. And then coming sort of towards the back of the magazine there.
Sliver of Sand.
Sliver of Sand again. Another talented artist in the Shenmue community. Bit of cosplaying just there. Shenhua as well. And then we come to the back with all the thank yous, and then a wood there to finish things off. These aren't being shipped now. I don't know how many James has got to ship. Over a few hundred.
Yeah, they won't be only going tomorrow because I've been out all day. But when I get back home tomorrow from work, I will be making more magazine packs for people. I want to finish off the double packs first, which, like I say, I'm nearly done with them, and then I'll move into the singles, which should be a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Because obviously one pack, one parcel, it's gone. Oops. That's all right. I keep banging shit in your room, Matt. So yeah, expect them soon. I probably will have them all done, I'd hope, within, like, say, 2 weeks' time, maybe. So, I mean, it would be nice if everything arrived before Christmas, but obviously to some countries like Australia, you might have to wait till next year now, if you know what I mean. I say next year, it's, you're talking three or 4 weeks away.
Yeah.
Max is probably how long you'd be waiting for these. But yeah, appreciate that, Mark.
Love
it's
it.
quite therapeutic to go through everything that you've built up there. You can show the spine a little bit.
Yeah.
I saw Scribe saying
continuation of the spine.
I don't know why, but actually they feel a bit thicker, so actually the spine doesn't perfectly line up.
Yeah, because I've got the other copies behind me, and it's not quite the same, is it?
Like Shenmue World issue 2 actually felt thinner to me,
if you like,
which is weird because it's the same paper stock. You can kind of see what's going on there.
Yeah.
It does work. And I assume if you look at like Retro Gamer, I take that as a good example.
Yeah.
Just one issue or 2 issues, it looks weird. You have to get like the full set to actually see how the image lines up, kind of. So I'm hoping there's going to be a similar thing. Once you get like all 10 issues, it'll just look okay. You know what I mean? As long as it does sort of the effect.
It does work. It does. Actual fact,
got
James.
issue one?
Yeah, I
Is
don't
that-
know if that's a test copy
I
though.
think that is the test one. Yeah, it's there actually. It may work. Let's see.
Yeah, you can see what's
There,
going on.
shouldn't it?
You can see
You know
what's
what I mean?
going
It's
on.
not
with
going to
it.
be perfect because obviously there's, depending on how they cut them, each sort of magazine's slightly differently. But it's there. You can sort of see Ren and Joy on the bike.
It's insane.
The full piece is really good actually.
Yeah.
I would like to do.
That's quite hefty, all 3 of them.
It is actually. I'd like to do at the end of it, if I do get to finish all 10, I'd like to do like a sleeve thing, like a big cardboard sleeve thing.
Yeah.
And you could then you'd see the full spine, how it should have looked.
So, to answer a couple of questions around it, this was a Kickstarter project. All issues have been on Kickstarter. There have been some left over, but I don't know what the stock is. I do have
I
one.
can't tell you really.
One magazine, because I back for 3 because I'm greedy.
Yeah.
But one of my magazines will be going into a giveaway at some point. So Go Sega, and I can't remember who else mentioned it in chat as well, where you can get these. There is going to be a competition to get these as well. So that will hopefully you'll have a chance of winning that.
Beyond that, it's difficult to say because I need to package. It's hard to sort of gauge. Maybe it's just a me problem. But I'm finding like using the Kickstarter spreadsheets and stuff like that quite confusing because people have had add-ons, and I'm trying to like go through stuff and not miss anyone. So once I've sorted everyone, if I've got stock of stuff left, obviously I'm going to keep making packs up, and we may have 20 packs or whatever left over.
So if that's the case, we'll make sure that's communicated out to people, and then we can see if we can get some extra copies in people's hands.
Because like last time. Like the first issue, I obviously couldn't do as much stuff because it was a new thing to me, and I made like 1,000 copies of everything.
Yes,
just in case, because I was like over sort of panicking thingy. Issue 2, I sort of wet dropped that to like 800, just in case we need more. But for this time around, I think there was 500 and something backers, but then obviously some people have backed 2, and then I want to do more because I want to send some to the artists that were involved as well, and like the people that wrote articles, and obviously like Yu Suzuki and a couple of other people like that I'd like to send to. But I had 650 this time of everything printed, so there may not be as much leftover stock this time around. So like say if I do an issue 4, there probably won't be like a chance to get an issue 3 and an issue 4 pack.
Yeah.
And especially because of my mindset now is like I'm not going to be in the country, so
so
I'm not going to take
don't want to be taking all
hundreds
space
of leftover stock over to Japan or whatever. So I would, if you are interested in this, keep an eye out in maybe like 3 weeks time, and then I'll probably say somewhere how much leftover stock is, and then once that's gone, like that is literally it's definitely not going to happen again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, once it's gone,
I want the stuff out my
once it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. How long has it taken you? About a year to put this together?
This issue's taken
or longer?
Probably 2 years actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you think I didn't really start it straight away after issue 2, because obviously I felt like I needed like a year out almost. But I did do some work on it from time to time, so maybe about a year and a half.
Yes, yeah, so 18-month projects come to fruition, and no one who's a Shenmue fan will be disappointed by this in any way, shape or form.
Insane amount of organisation. I kind of don't want to do an issue 4 if I'm being honest, guys, but
you'll do.
I think give it a year. I think
give
I'll
yourself
get
a bit of time
to
recover, because it is hard work. It's completely the amount of effort behind the scenes that goes into this. It's not just the magazine and making the magazine. It's organising the stock. It's doing all the test prints. It's doing getting all the artists together, make sure they're happy with their work in it. The Kickstarter page takes a long time to do. You've then got everything downloaded. You've got to ship it. Yeah, it's a shitload of stuff for people to take on board, and one person doing that. I know like people have shipped in where they can, but 95% of the time it is a one-man band.
And the packaging.
Oh God.
I don't want to complain too much, but you forget actually how long it takes. But yeah, I'm pleased. Just like I say, that was therapeutic to see someone actually open one, because it's like job done almost, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
There we are.
Heading to Japan soon. Yeah. So I feel like I've been saying this for years, mate. So I don't know. It'll be some time. Probably. From now, I'd be giving myself 3 months, but the longer it goes on, it's like 3 months from this point. So
yeah, you got
maybe April, possibly.
See how things go.
See how things go.
It depends how things work out, doesn't it? But that'll be that as and when it goes. But yes, eventually James will be in Japan.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, it could all go tits up.
Which will be covering their time zones, and then I'll wake up and cover the
UK time zone. Like streaming the early hours of the morning or something.
Bloody hell, aren't we? Christ. We'll work away around it.
Out.
It's fine. Right. I'm going to, at an hour and a half on the stream, Mark, I think I'm going to bring us to a close, because you've got to drive all the way back home
now. Another 2.5 hour journey.
Bloody hell. Yeah, so as I said at the top of the show, the Billboard obviously didn't come up. We will check it and chase it and keep community updated. But yeah, the Shenmue World Issue 3 is insane. Also, going back to the right at the top of the stream, guys, Dreams of Saturn 2.0 trailer.
Dude.
Absolutely mental as well. Superb trailer.
Should we watch it again?
Do you know what? I think we should just end the stream on it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? End the stream.
There's some people that haven't seen this yet in the chat.
So, closing the stream, guys. Dreams of Saturn 2.0, the first trailer. And we'll be back on the 21st of December for the Christmas stream, where I will be playing Dreams of Saturn 2.0 and probably getting a little bit drunk. Thank you, everybody, for the comments on YouTube and Twitch.
Guys.
It's been absolutely appreciated. It has uplifted both of us a little bit as well, given everything that's happened today. Thank you for all the kind remarks, comments and everything. We do this for Shenmue. We keep pushing for Shenmue. We trended again, which is superb. I don't know what the numbers are. I'll check those later. And we go into 2025 on a high. We've got a new publisher. We've got a new way forward.
A new hope.
A new hope.
Star Wars.
And I really do think 2025 could be a really good year for the Shenmue franchise.
Definitely.
But we're not finished yet. We're going to crash out with the Christmas stream. A stream on the 29th to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Shenmue. And more video content and podcast content from James and I to come as well. But here we are, guys. Dreams of Saturn 2.0 for those of you who haven't seen it. And we will see you all soon. Take care, guys. Have a good one.
I was going to say, wouldn't it be funny now if you ended and this was just a green screen of me? That would be a pisser.
See you later,
Do you want
guys.
to prove it? All right. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
See you
Take
later,
care,
guys.
任しとけ。
姿三四郎
姿三四郎。
姿三四郎
I've got to get to the harbor fast.
You need help? That ain't right.
Damn it! Ha!